Hello, this is Sabika Sayyad and welcome to the print headlines. Madras High Court orders Udyanidhi Stalin's release after questioning. Justice G.K. Ilantharaiyan dismissed anticipatory bail plea after recording the submission by the AG that Thanjavur police do not intend to remand Udyanidhi in judicial custody and that he would be let out on station bail after questioning. Advocate General Vijay Narayan informed the Madras High Court that the Thanjavur police do not intend to remand him in judicial custody. TVK lodges complaint against Udyanidhi with NCW. The ruling Tamilaga Vetri Karagam today lodged a complaint with the National Commission for Women against DMK Youth Wing Secretary and leader of the opposition Udyanidhi Stalin over his allegedly offensive remark deemed to have been directed at a film actor during a DMK demonstration in Thanjavur yesterday. The complaint was lodged by Pada Selvakumar, the party's national spokesperson, seeking the intervention of the National Commission for Women. It urged the Commission to issue a notice seeking an explanation from Udyanidhi and an unconditional public apology for his alleged remark. Arvind Kejriwal says AAP's agitation against E20 fuel to continue, people must join protest. AAP national convener Arvind Kejriwal today said his party's campaign against E20 fuel would continue and urged people to join the protest in large numbers if they wanted to stop its implementation. Addressing a press conference after leading a march towards the Prime Minister's residence with petitions opposing E20 fuel, Kejriwal said the party would also oppose any move to implement the policy in states where it has legislators. Opposition MPs protest in Parliament complex on Ram Temple donation theft issue and police action against students. Opposition MPs, including Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, protested in Parliament House complex today against the theft of donations at the Ram Temple in Ayodhya and police excesses against student protesters. The protesting MPs lined up behind a big banner that read, and I quote, "Why Amit Shah absent from Parliament?" and raised slogans against the Home Minister. Carrying placards against the government, MPs protested in front of the Makar Dwar of Parliament with slogans such as Chanda Chor, Gaddi Chor and Amit Shah Jawab Do. Gujarat government orders withdrawal of cases against participants of NEET paper leak protests. The Gujarat government has ordered the withdrawal of all criminal cases registered against students, youth and other participants in protests over the alleged NEET UG examination paper leak, directing the police not to pursue any legal or penal action against those who took part in the demonstrations. In a communication dated July 31, the State Home Department wrote to Director General of Police G.S. Malik instructing that all FIRs and criminal cases registered in connection with the protest be withdrawn immediately. The department also directed the police not to initiate any adverse legal action against students, youth, or any other persons who participated in the agitations across Gujarat. Cockroach Janata Party to hold 2-day strategy meet in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar from August 5 rules out launching political party. The Cockroach Janata Party today announced that its core team will convene for a 2-day strategy meet in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar beginning from August 5. In the days following the strategy meet, CJP will reach out to its volunteers across the country and organize a nationwide listening tour. Fire breaks out at electronic chip unit in Noida, 2 firefighters killed, 3 injured. A massive fire broke out at an electronic chip manufacturing unit in Noida, killing 2 firefighters and injuring 3 others, police said today. The firefighters were attempting to douse the blaze when a wall and an iron beam inside the factory suddenly collapsed, injuring 5 of them, the spokesperson said. The incident occurred late last night at the ILGIM company in the Ecotech 3 industrial area, where at least 6 fire brigade vehicles were rushed after information about the blaze was received. In the NEET paper leak case, Delhi court seeks CBI response on accused plea for lie detector test. The designated fast-track court dealing with the NEET paper leak case sought a response today from the CBI on matters including the maintainability of a plea filed by 3 accused seeking to voluntarily undergo a lie detector test and brain mapping. The plea said that the request for the court's permission for the test and examination was made voluntarily without any coercion to demonstrate their bona fides and assist the agency to conduct a fair and transparent investigation. The 3 accused, Mangal Lal Biwal, Dinesh Biwal and Vikas Biwal, moved an application seeking permission for a polygraph test or the lie detector test and brain electrical activation profile examination, also known as brain mapping. Akhilesh Yadav says BJP defeat in by-poll means the beginning of change. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav said that a BJP defeat means the beginning of change. He added that the public anger was so strong that the BJP could not even retain its safest seat. He said in a post on X, and I quote, "Those who boasted of making God dance have been made to dance by God Himself. This is the combined result of the unity of the youth and the anger of their parents because of vote theft, paper theft, offerings and donations stolen, job stealing, reservation theft, atrocities on PDA, gross corruption, the impact of inflation, attacking the nation's Gen Z in every way. In all these ways, BJP has betrayed the trust and faith of the people." In the Sabrimala Ghiro, Kerala High Court orders vigilance probe into the alleged conspiracy in procurement from Milma. The Kerala High Court has asked the Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau to form an SIT to investigate the alleged conspiracy involving officials of the Travancore Devaswam Board and the potential supply of substandard ghee from the Kerala Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation Limited. Division Bench reviews reports by Sabrimala Special Commissioner and Chief Vigilance and Security Officer of Travancore Devaswam in a suo motu proceeding initiated regarding alleged misappropriation of ghee supplied to Sabrimala. Supreme Court asks Geostar to approach Delhi High Court in TRAI tariff framework dispute. The Supreme Court has asked Geostar India Private Limited to approach the Delhi High Court with its plea challenging parts of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India's regulatory framework on television channel pricing. Geostar argues that the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India's tariff orders and regulations impose unfair pricing standards equating commercial and residential subscribers. A bench comprising Chief Justice Surya Kant and Justices Joy Malabakchi and V. Mohana disposed of the transfer petition filed by Geostar India Private Limited. FSSAI prohibits Dabur from selling food products with 100% claims. Food regulator FSSAI has prohibited Dabur India from selling many products such as honey, cow ghee and edible oils using 100% claims, saying that such a labeling is against the law. FSSAI asserted that the use of the 100% claims is in contravention of the FSS Advertising and Claims Regulations 2018 as they are ambiguous, unverifiable and likely to mislead consumers. Air India Phuket Delhi flight encounters turbulence, few passengers and crew sustain minor injuries. Few passengers and crew on board an Air India flight travelling from Thailand's Phuket to New Delhi sustained minor injuries today after the aircraft encountered mid-flight turbulence. The airline said the aircraft landed safely in Delhi and all passengers and crew disembarked without incident. Trump says new talks last chance for Iran to forge deal and avoid escalation of US strikes. President Donald Trump has said the newly planned talks with Tehran are the last chance for Iran to forge a deal and avoid an escalation of US strikes on the country. Trump, speaking at the Oval Office, said he expects negotiations that will reopen the Strait of Hormuz and create a pathway for Iran to address the United States' concerns about its nuclear program will begin in the next day or two. Pakistan invites Iranian Foreign Minister Araghchi for talks amid renewed US-Iran tensions. Pakistan has stepped up its diplomatic engagement with Iran, with Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar inviting his Iranian counterpart Abbas Araghchi to Islamabad at the earliest for discussions. The invitation, according to top officials familiar with the outreach, signals Islamabad's determination to remain a key diplomatic bridge between Tehran and Washington. Board of Peace envoy meets with Netanyahu on Gaza disarmament deal, urges halt to strikes. The Board of Peace official overseeing Gaza's post-war transition met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to discuss the new disarmament deal. Nikolai Mladenov, the High Representative for Gaza, and his team are pressuring Israel to stop striking Gaza as they push ahead with the agreement to decommission the weapons held by Hamas. 6 killed in Sri Lanka as heavy rain triggers landslides and floods. At least 6 people were killed and 3 others injured as heavy rain, landslides, and flash floods battered parts of Sri Lanka over the past 2 days. The adverse weather has affected 5 districts with incessant downpours triggering landslides, flooding and strong winds, disrupting normal life and forcing nearly 1900 people into relief centers. Spider-Man Brand New Day smashes box office history with biggest domestic opening weekend ever. Spider-Man Brand New Day has swung into the record books, delivering the biggest domestic opening weekend in cinema history after surpassing Avengers Endgame's long-standing North American debut record. Spider-Man Brand New Day has officially recorded the biggest domestic opening weekend of all time, earning $360.1 million across the United States and Canada and overtaking Avengers Endgame, which held the previous record with $357.1 million since 2019. Rashmika Mandana injured while shooting for dance sequence in Maisa. Actor Rashmika Mandana got injured while shooting for a dance sequence for her upcoming film Maisa. She confirmed the news through a social media post and shared details about the injury. Documentary on Ajit Kumar's racing team announced. First look of Gladiators out. The first look of Ajit Kumar's racing documentary Gladiators has been unveiled on social media. The documentary is produced by Shalini Ajit Kumar under the banner Golden Trophy Film Production. Gladiators, featuring Tamil actor Ajit Kumar and directed by Vijay, attempts to portray the relentless pursuit of the actor's passion for racing. That's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest.